Hello, hello, we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Maple Ace's live stream. That's me. And yeah, we're going to be doing some Great Britain Silverstone round for the RPL action today. And yeah, so we came second last week. That was in Mexico. Let's just go from the start. Yeah, first race, 4th place. And then we didn't race in the second race. Round 3 in Mexico, we came second, so not too bad of a result. And then now we are at Silverstone. You may have noticed that we're in vertical today, and everything's up there. The content is up there. Mainly because I was trying to do the wide on the main YouTube, and then the shorts vertical version on the shorts. YouTube Shorts live, but unfortunately you can't simultaneously do 2 different streams to the main one and the second one. Maybe if you did 2 separate streams and then fed them with different URLs, maybe that would work, but we're just going to see how this works. So we're in vertical for both today. Probably will look better if you watch in shorts, if you can find that. Just go and have a look for it and you'll be able to fill your screen in the vertical mode. So we're going to have the race details at the top. That'll be what position we're in, main section of the race in the middle, and then webcam down below. Tier 2, and we are now 7th in the championship. So whilst we're in the McLaren, we want to make sure we maximise our performances, get the most out of the car. If we get another top 2 today, obviously we're aiming for the win, being in the McLaren. As always, there's no excuses, so we are going to aim for the win. If we get top 2 today, likelihood of us being in a slower car next round is quite high, so yeah, we just have to make the most of it. It'd be funny if we do ping pong between the Kick Sauber and the McLaren, but it's nice to experience a fast car. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Done a little bit of practice. We do have a fun element to today's race. It's going to be a forced dry to wet race. We haven't actually done any practice in the wet. We have only done practice in the dry, but should be interesting. Maybe. I always think a bit of a forced, wet to dry or dry to wet means that sometimes you can just get, there's no real strategy. Everyone's just going to go along, get to the rain, depending on when that is. Again, Silverstone is quite a short race. So we'll have a look at the graph, see when that rain might hit, and either choose the mediums or the hards for the race. But short qualifying, let's hope it's all dry. I do think there's a chance it could be wet. We will see. And I think for this one we want to take the balance tyre, so we get a second medium tyre just in case we come off the wets at the end of the race. There's no point in having 2 hards for obvious reasons. So we might as well start the race in the hards and just go along, unless it's looking like the rain's going to come in a very short amount of time. But we'll see. Let's get YouTube up. So if anyone's watching, we have 9 concurrent viewers. Hello to everyone that's having a watch. And yeah, I know it looks a bit weird on your screens right now, but once we get going, it should all make sense. So short qualifying, we've got a completely dry race, which is always nice. Completely dry qualifying. And we're just gonna get out on track. Get a few laps in the fuel in the car, and just go for it. Just get a banker in. Silverstone's always one of those where I really enjoy racing Silverstone. I don't enjoy qualifying as much just because the limits of the circuit are quite demanding. Very, very easy to get a track limit warning if you're pushing. Lots of fast corners. Sometimes, I mean, if you go too deep into a corner that your lap's over. It's pretty much certainty, whereas some other tracks you might be able to salvage something because everything's such high speed. You mess up or you go a little bit deep and you are losing such a massive amount of time. Hello, we've got people in the chat. And I won't be looking at the chat too much, obviously, because we've got eyes on the road. And all of my chat is all the way down here. So only when we're in the pit lane or on the starting grid we'll be able to have a look at that. We're going to get our tyre temperatures in a working window for the first lap. RPL Tier 2, round 4 of 8. We have 8 rounds because the F125 DLC, which has been announced but not yet specified when that's going to release. We're kind of expecting that around mid-June, which is why we're only going for 8 rounds of this league. It's quite a short one, which is why we want to maximise performances. I think we're on about 30-ish points, and the leaders are on about 47, so we've got a little bit of ground to make up. We're going to back off a little bit here just to give ourselves a little bit of space. We do have some space behind so we can get a clean run. Bit deep. Not awful though. We just want to bank it here. That was, again, way too deep there. I thought I'd open up the exit a little bit. And across the line. P3 behind the Williams and the Red Bull, so that's clearly not good enough, but we did go deep multiple times there. So we'll come back into the pits, put on a fresh set of tyres.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We're going to let the Ferrari through. A couple of fast cars behind us. Maintaining the P3 position for now. Still quite a lot of drivers to have their say.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Mercedes behind, who's coming through.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, it was an okay lap. Two of the most critical corners actually to get a good exit. We went deep, so yeah, we're just hoping to improve on that one there. Going to put on a fresh set of tyres and go again. Of course, the starting position will be pretty important today as we have a dry to wet race. I don't see too much overtaking happening, especially once we get into the wet phase.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
I think we just need to be a little bit smoother. Maybe our braking zones just a fraction earlier on this lap. Help maximise the exits. I think Demon Slayer and Deji Forms are top of the league at the moment. I am not too sure on that one. But the two fastest drivers in quali so far are the ones that are right up there as far as I'm aware. Of course, Silverstone's one of those tracks I feel like a lot of people love, so can be very competitive to get a good time.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Wow, we nearly messed that lap up there. Well, we do put it on pole for now. In that final corner, I thought we went wide. Which does mean we've got time to find.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Now we'll be boxing out. Ooh. I don't think we're going to stay there. Because it didn't feel like we gained much time. It was only 1.5 tenths in the end. We were up at 2/10, I think, 1 point in the lap, and we just lost it in the fast right-hander.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Be interesting to see the times of the other drivers. But that's 2 good laps on the board. And we don't have to put too much pressure on ourselves in the final lap. Yeah, it's one of those tracks where you do have, there's not too many like heavy braking zones, so it's not too taxing to drive. You can get round laps pretty fast, and it's also just really satisfying as well when you nail those high-speed corners perfectly. But yeah, we're not too bad of a lap. Just that last corner, we just need to make sure we don't have any oversteer on that last corner. Yeah, so we're very, very close on.
Right, so our best lap so far,
Demon
1
Slayer.
minute 26.4. We're 17th in the speed trap, 212.4 miles per hour.
We can definitely improve. It's just by how much and how much we need to improve by. But we do have a bit of time here, so we can sit in the pits. Whew. Let's have a look at some of the other laps. Is anyone on? There we go, we'll stick with Damon. The real Damon Hill, yes. I believe that. I'd be amazed if it was. 35 for. I can't remember what my sectors were, to be honest. Nice and smooth through the final corner, put the power down. And over the line, takes a wide line, stays fourth. And we're still in P1. Who have we got? DJ Forms. Any one of our rivals on a lap. DJ Forms coming up to start a lap. Probably got a minute before we need to be out on track ourselves. In the Williams Golf livery, it's very much like the McLaren, but I think we're the only McLaren on the grid today again, so we probably don't need to. Oh no, there is one more McLaren. But we don't need to. I was going to say we don't need to worry about double stacking, but we actually do. Okay. And we're going to get out on track.
Okay,
2 minutes to go.
complete. We're ready to go.
We'll make sure we have enough time to get round. New world record? Absolutely not. Absolutely no way. We can compete in our league, but yeah, I'm not an esports driver. Let's just say that. Got to be careful I don't get caught out here. I am last one on track. We are going to have to put our foot down to get to the line in time. Got 58 seconds, that should be enough. Yellow flag in sector 3. Someone's gone off. Yeah, I think there's plenty of time.
30 seconds left in the session.
Looks like we will have to improve because DJ Forms has gone P1. I don't know by how much. Just going to make sure we've got enough space here to go. Lost a tenth there. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, unfortunately, but we will start P2. Not too bad, but we were 6/10 off DJ in the end, so a lot of ground to make up. That's a stonking lap from him. It was, I think sector 2 was just not good enough from our perspective, and then we were just playing catch up. Okay, so no, only 2 temps off, 2.5 temps. Not too bad. It's not too often that your first lap is one of your best. But we're going to be in the fight. Okay, I need to make sure that we look at the rain, put the right setup on, and not ready up until the time. I'm just going to let someone else ready up. So strategy. Ooh, that's tricky. Why does it look like that could be hard all the way to the end? tell you what, it's a tough decision. But it will rain at some point in this race. But I think we have to take the hards and then go to the mediums if we get a safety car. Yeah, it's a tough one. I think we just have to go long. The mediums do actually last quite well, but there's no way the mediums go until the time we need. Oh, park permits on. Ooh, did not realise. Usually not on, so that's fine. Not got an awful setup. Just not enough downforce, unfortunately. As it'll do. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep going until the rain. And there we are. Right. What time we go in? Let's have a look. $20.28. So you've got 1 minute before we ready up. 1 minute. About 20 seconds until we ready up here. We're on P2 and we've got a wet race. Well, it's a dry to wet race. Approximately estimated the rain into the latter third of the race. So we're going to be on the hard tyre and we're going to see how long we need to go. If we get a safety car early, then we switch to the mediums. That's the game plan anyway. Doesn't always go to the game plan. So we'll just have to see what happens. Again, no heroes on turn one. Being on the inside isn't the most favourable. But we'll just try to slot in and make the most of it. Again, being on the hard tyres, if anyone starts on the mediums behind, it's not going to be great. It does look like, however, that the Williams driver ahead of us is starting on the medium tyre. I can't see who behind, or who's on what behind. Last time we had a formation lap, so I'm hoping we have another one here, just so we can get a feel of the car. There we go. Interestingly, all the drivers around us are starting on the medium tyre. So we're going to have a real fight on our hands off the line.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Gonna have to get some temperature into these hard tyres. Medium tyre will be more advantageous than a tyre to warm up. Just backing off and accelerating, try and get some heat into the rears, and then on the final straight we'll focus on the fronts. not very.
Let's make sure we get the edge.
It's not a very long run to the line there.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as
we're going to have to cut straight back under into P1 because I don't think we're going to get a good start. You want to sit there?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Just got DRS there. Absolute lifeline. These early laps are going to be key. Oh, it's P1 gone. We're in the lead. You never like to see it, but that's
okay, clear.
That's unfortunate. Now it's just a game of trying to get to the rain. So that's what we're going to try and do.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. We are managing quite well now. Got a lot of battery. Most importantly, we keep the medium runner behind. And every lap that passes, his
advantage lessens.
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Brake's feeling quite spongy at the moment, not liking it. Tell you what, this could be the lap we break DRS. Problem is, the DRS detection points are so nearby. Oh, sorry, so close by. We did break DRS there.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Okay, we just got to keep our tyres going until the rain. I'm actually pretty impressed with Demon Slayer behind. He's... I'm not shaking him. But he's got a pit now, or he's got to last another 10 laps on those mediums. I've got Kuro behind now again. Hello, Kuro. My nemesis at the moment. The person who took P1 on the last lap of Mexico off of me. Menace on 15 seconds behind. That's all we've got to do, just keep ahead of him. And obviously Kuro here as well, we need to keep our eyes on. The clouds coming in over Silverstone. That's a good sign.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, we have to lift there a little bit just to avoid track limits.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
I'm not even worried about the tyres yet, they still feel good. And as I say that, here we go. We've got a orange warning light for the tyres.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Oh, how I would love to box soon. But we've got to hang on. Whew.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
A bit worried. We've got to hang on. Got to keep it nice and smooth and just keep praying for the rain. We are braking a fair bit earlier now on that corner. Our tyres are knackered.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Got to make a decision soon. Is that Kuro pit? Yeah, Kuro's pit. We'll have another weather report when we get to the straight. Surely can't be far off now.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
It's getting to the point where if we do have to pit for whatever reason, we might as well just go straight onto the inters.
Rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Few laps, that might be too long.
We're seeing dangerously high levels of tyre wear now, and we're going to be in trouble unless you either nurse them or come in for a fresh set. Copy that. Pit now.
Then we've got one more lap in us. It's getting a bit tense. We're on 85% tyre wear on the right left. We are in puncture territory. If we get a puncture, it's all over. If we can just hold on one more lap until we see raindrops, we could be in for something. We're losing 2 seconds a lap to the cars behind, so it's box or bust now. %. It's got to be this lap, surely. I think we box. I think we box at the end of this lap for the inters. We can't afford to lose much more time. We are lifting massively on these corners just to preserve that tyre.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yeah, we box this lap.
Okay, be aware we expect severe loss of grip from the tyres very soon. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Is the rain coming or not? Do we go one more? We go one more. We go one more. That might have been a mistake.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
That's rain. That's rain. I see it. We just need to get the tyres to the pit lane now. It's imperative. The closer we get, the better our chances are of winning this race. I feel like Hamilton, when he was about to get a puncture on the last lap, and he nursed it home, all we've got to do is do the same.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Blimey, this could be it.
Okay, go, go, go.
Put a little bit more downforce in the car as well.
Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
The only question is, how fast can we go compared to people on fresh tyres? We have a 5-second advantage on everyone else.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
It's going to be very interesting. Needed to bucket down on this lap.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now.
can't really make any moves currently because we don't have the grip. We're sort of maintaining pace at the moment. Just not wet enough. In hindsight, maybe I should have boxed for mediums, but just wasn't sure how heavy that rain was going to be. I think he's boxed for mediums.
And gap to the car in front, 6.4 seconds.
Yeah. I don't think we've won this race. It would take a torrential amount of rain right now for us to do that. Okay, it's getting wetter. 3 laps remaining, and we're ahead somehow. Track's getting wetter. People on the softs are really struggling now. I don't think we're gaining enough. If Kuro decides to go to the end on his hards, we might be cooked.
Green flag. Okay, the safety car is
No
out. Safety car is
way.
out. We need to form up at
That's
reduced pace.
abysmal.
Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
So how's that happen then? 1 lap away from the end. Does that mean we get going on this lap? I have to get to the front. I think Kuro's got behind, or he's got caught behind the safety car, which is really bad luck for him. I say DJ Forms is probably favourite to win now. He has the freshest of any tyres. If this goes one more lap, this could be amazing.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing
There
again.
we
The
go.
safety car is in this lap.
That's insane.
Accelerates. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line.
And we've got
Safety
two
car
back markers
this
in the
lap.
way as well. So it's 2 laps of racing for the win here. We do have the worst tyres of anybody. And we're going to put our battery into medium deployment. That's not good.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.0 seconds. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, fuck, that's so shit. Come on, we still got the podium. Let's go. Just by 2 tenths. Oh my goodness. Oh. That was in some insane battling on that last lap. Oh man. So annoying as well. We would have had the win easily if it wasn't for that safety car. Easily. But the fresher tyres won in the end. That's a shame, but we still got the podium. We were leading the whole race. We went to lap, I think we went up to lap 19 on the hard tyres, and yeah, that safety car absolutely killed us. What a shame, because it could have been so beautiful. Anyway, that's just how it is sometimes. That's racing. And yeah, we go again next week. I don't know the track, but we will find out. I'll put it in the title of the next video. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Shorts, thank you very much for the first time, and we will see you another time. See you later.